What a beast. Oops.
Welcome back to JR Pro Shop Vids, everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing the Web Tour Hybrid, and we're going to be throwing against the Brunswick Phantom. The reason why we're going to be throwing against the Phantom is because Barker had a Web Tour with a balance hole, so it's now in the landfill. And the Phantom here has really similar core numbers, really close RG differential, and we think will be very close in terms of the amount of boards it hooks. Phantom being a solid, I expected to hook a little bit earlier and a little bit more down lane, just a hair. And since this is a hybrid, I'm thinking it's gonna hook off the corner a little bit harder. Surface on the Phantom here, box finish is 360 1K, and the box here on the Web Tour Hybrid is 500 1500. So very close, but again, the Phantom here is gonna be a tiny bit duller, so again, it's gonna hook a little bit earlier and a little bit more, I think. So Barker just got done drilling the Web Tour Hybrid here. Layout is 60 by 4 by 35. Same on both balls, so we'll really be able to see the difference. Not a significant amount of games on the Phantom here, so we should have a pretty good idea of what it does from brand new. Actually, I can smell this ball from here. It smells like chemicals.
It's chemical friction.
Yeah, you need all the help you can get. Shout out to Mark Buffa. We got an excellent promo code here for you. Jungo Barks in the shopping cart when you check out, shop.buffabowling.com. You get 10% off anything you order. Ships to Canada, US, wherever. So go have a look on the website. He's got everything there. All right, let's see Barks throw his ball down the lane.
Hey guys, it's Barks. I'm not sitting behind the desk today. We got me on the lanes. We got Jordan take the night off. We're here in Richmond, British Columbia at Lucky 9 Lanes. Today we're going to take a look at the Hammer Web Tour Hybrid. Against the vintage Phantom from Brunswick. Both are low RG, kind of low differential balls, ideal for medium conditions. Today we're going to bowl on middle road, 39 feet. Not a ton of volume, I think it's about 25 mils. And let's see what they do. We're going to start with the Phantom. Touch high. I hit my spot on the lane. I'm gonna move a little bit right, get it to face up a little nice. Anytime you see that ball go high and trip that out, it's time to move in. Alright, that's a good shot. So let's try and throw in the Web Hybrid on the same line and see what happens. Core numbers are really similar between the two. Hybrid cover stock, typically a little quicker response to the friction, so I think it's going to be a little more angular. The same shot might go high. Let's take a look. Yeah, went high. And carried all 10 apparently. Time for a big jump right. That one saw the friction and went dead right, so we need to get a little bit more in the oil, so let's move everything right. Keep moving right. Now that ball sees the friction, it just wants to go. So we are bowling on the fresh, a little bit smoother motion out of the Phantom. This might be a ball that's better for later in a block, maybe game 3-4. Based on what I'm seeing right now, it's really checking when it sees the friction. I like to see the lane a little more blended out if we're going to use a ball like this.
I don't know about you, Barks, but I think that strike deserves a subscribe.
I think so too. Check the links below, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. The last one was pretty good. I'm gonna try and throw it again. I really liked that one. It almost went Brooklyn. That's interesting. This might be more of a hand adjustment more than anything. A little bit around that one, it really jumped sideways. gonna try and stay in that same spot, but get my hand more behind the ball and get it rolling a little more forward. Closer, but it still needs a little bit of a move in. It is nice to see a ball that you change in hand positions, it's really responsive to it. Gives you multiple different looks with the same ball. I'm not used to seeing this much angle on like a low differential ball. This is crazy. I keep chasing it in, it keeps coming back. I mean, considering how mediocre some of these shots are, the pin carry is phenomenal. So let's throw the Phantom in the same spot we got to with the Web Tour. This might be a better look, it might be a little tamer down lane. We're pushing a little too far here. Now take a look. Even with a fairly strong drilling, those flare lines are really, really tight. Typically, the wider those flares are, the more that ball's hooking. So this one wants to be a little more stable all the way through the lane. So I'm getting too far right to the point where I'm not comfortable throwing the ball. The ball doesn't look great when you get that far in. I'm gonna move a little bit back left where I had a really good look and see if that's still there. That's two of those I left. I think I've left one ever. So that Phantom rolls a lot sooner. It doesn't quite corner as hard down lane. So where on the fresh it was perfect, now we got a few shots on it, it's leaving that flat 7. Like that, I don't mind being in the swish zone. You're gonna carry that more often than not. If I see the ball go through the pins like that and switch them around, I'm not too unhappy about it. All right, that's enough out here.
The next day.
All right, guys, we're here the next day in the shop. This is where all the dirty work gets done. All right, we're back. Ryan was throwing the Web Tour Hybrid. What do you think of it out of the box?
Out of the box, I didn't love what it gave me on, we were bowling on Middle Road, I believe, 39 feet. It was really, really snappy compared to the Phantom. The Phantom for me is kind of a benchmark ball. It's really smooth and predictable. I expected the Web Tour Hybrid to be a good complement to it, a little bit cleaner through the front part of the lane and a little more responsive down lane. It ended up being way too responsive. I couldn't control it.
Yeah, it was very surprising. Right?
Definitely.
Core numbers are very similar, and the ball just started hooking like crazy on the back end. The next day, we came back into the shop, and we were determined to make this ball work. So we took it down 360, 500, 1000, trying to get it to hook a little bit earlier and be a little bit smoother, so it'd be a little bit more controllable, and see if we can complement the Phantom. How'd that work out for you?
It was a lot better, actually. Where the Phantom was really good on the fresh. When we tried with the 360, 500, 1000, it was very similar, but didn't go through the pins as well.
So you leave a couple of flat 7s, a couple swisher 710s. That just means the ball's hooking a little bit early, losing energy down lane, not going through the pins properly. So we came back into the shop here, put a little compound on the ball, go down the lane a little bit further and hook a little bit harder off the spot, but not as hard as it was out of the box. How did that work out?
It was a lot better. It looks now to me like a ball that can complement a ball like a Phantom or Verge that I have in my bag as well. A little bit cleaner through the front, but not so responsive down lane with the compound on it. For me as a left-hander, I don't like to move into the middle of the lane because then I end up hitting the right-handed traffic. So for me, I like to play a little bit straighter with more surface and then ball down to something that's cleaner that I can play on top of that same line.
With the compound on the Web Tour Hybrid here, are we going to stick with that from now on this ball?
100%. This gave me a look that was what I was expecting to see out of the box that I didn't quite get out of the box.
Interesting.
Yeah, now it complements the Phantom very well. So the Phantom's a little bit early. This will be a little bit cleaner through the front part of the lane, get a couple feet further down the lane, and make the corner a little bit harder.
Definitely saw you throw lots of strikes there at the end with the compound. Storm compound.
Well, regardless of the brand of compound, the compound did the job. So lesson learned, sometimes you have to alter that surface out of the box to kind of have that ball fit a spot in your bag that you're expecting it to be in. It may not be there right out of the box.
When you're spending $200-300 on a new ball, you can't have it not work, right? It's just a waste of money. So you got to try all these different surfaces, especially now with no weight holes, right? Surfaces are really important. So we had to try a couple different ones with the Web Tour Hybrid here to get it what Barker liked against the Phantom, and we found it with 500, 1000 and compound on it.
Yeah, as a pro shop operator, we used to have the option of putting a weight hole in the side of it and kind of correcting that shape. We don't have that anymore. So
exactly.
All we have is what's touching the lane, which is the cover stock.
So we got league starting up next week. Are you bringing this ball to league now?
100%.
And where does it fit on your graph?
So it's going to fit an equal amount of hook as the Phantom, but a little bit quicker response to friction, so a little bit sharper off the spot.
So benchmark a little bit earlier, a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
Web Tour Hybrid, a little bit further down lane,
Exactly.
a little more off the spot with the 500, 1K, and compound.
Exactly. So when you see the Phantom start to kind of burn up a bit and you're leaving those flat sevens,
Yep.
time for the Web Hybrid. Web Tour Hybrid.
All right, Barks, any final thoughts, lessons learned from this?
Yeah, like first time out of the box, if you're not seeing what you want out of it, don't quit on the ball. Try something different and see if you can get a different look with it that matches what you want to see.
Yeah, they make so many different products for you to alter the reaction of your bowling ball, right? You got compound, polish, you got all the different grits of Abralon pads, you got rough buff, the list goes on and on. So don't quit on the ball if you don't like it right away, right? Try a bunch of different things and you know, you might be surprised and find something you really like.
All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on social media.
Huge shout out to Mark Buffa. He made us a promo code for his online store at shop.buffabowling.com. Jungle Barks is the coupon code, 10% off in the cart when you check out. Right, ships to everywhere, Canada, US, you name it. So if you need something shipped to you, don't have a pro shop nearby, check out Buffa's store online. Thanks again for Jake behind the camera. He's starting to bowl really well, so maybe I might have to be cameraman soon.
Stay tuned for the next video for the Roto Grip Rubicon.
Woo! So excited.